Good morning, Pancakes, and we're back and better than ever. We Are Pancake is back after a month-long hiatus from the internet. Yet here we are. Today's vlog is going to come to you in 6 parts, and this concludes the first part, introduction. So part 2. Graduation. We graduated about 3 weeks ago, and we each got these really cool diplomas with our names on them. And if you look on the inside, it's all super official. Got the name, got the degree, got the signatures from all the important people. And so we are officially college graduates, and it's really cool and also really scary because we are no longer in school. JT going to graduate school, but we're no longer undergrads, and the most interesting time of our lives so far is now over. And now we're going to move on to the next most interesting part of our lives. I guess we'll figure that out. I'd also like to tell you, for lunch that day on graduation, I took my family to Cookout, and it went over really well. After graduation, we're not allowed to stay in Bag End or the cottage. That leads us to part 3, the move. JT, I need to tell you, I have taken your roommate. Isaac is now mine. We've moved to what we call the Wapital, and I think the Wapital is a great name, but I think it's sort of like how Nashville is the capital city of the state of Tennessee. The Wapital needs a name, say the Pancake House or something like that, and the Pancake House would be the Wapital if we are a pancake. But for now, this is known as the Wapital. And since we moved to what we call the Wapital, this takes us to part 4, the mess. You can't really see it behind me right now, but if I move the camera, you will see an allotted assortment of boxes and bags and just a large mess. I am currently working on cleaning up and organizing the mess, but we have had some stoppage points along the way. One of the items which is preventing me from moving on is the water leak. This leak is in my room, and it looks a lot worse than it actually is. A few days ago, the fire department came out here to test some fire hydrants. They didn't do it properly or something because they sent too much pressure down the pipes, and now there's leaks in like 48 other apartments. They have maintenance going around to all of these apartments, and it seems like they've gotten all the leaks to stop, but now they're gonna have to start replacing all the drywall. There's no more water dripping into our apartments, but it still looks pretty ugly, but it's not bad. So if you're seeing this and are concerned, don't worry too much. So that's taking time, preventing me from moving on and organizing, but probably the biggest thing is the center of part 5 of this vlog, the internship. This last week I began working at a business that's called Emma. They do email marketing there. It's a summer internship and it's paid, so the best part about that is I get to pay rent. As you both know, I've been watching a lot of John Green and Vlogbrothers lately, and I'm taking a lot of inspiration from them, and John Green has this thing he calls the happy dance, and so I'm going to do my own version of that right now. You know, paying rent isn't very fun, but it's an important part of being an adult. It's weird to think about myself as an adult now because I've been a student for a very long time, and my parents have been helping and supporting me for a long time, but now I have a job and I actually have an apartment with a lease assigned in my name, and I'm going to be obligated to pay this rent, and it's strange because it's going to cost a lot of money, and it's weird. Where am I going to get amounts of money that large to pay for a thing like this for me to live? But I have this job, so it's cool. I'm privileged in the sense that I get to pay rent, to live somewhere that I want to be. Which reminds me, Isaac, our first rent payment is due today, but don't worry because I paid it yesterday, which is actually today. So this is going to take me to part 6 of this vlog, which is the closing. JT, I know you're not all that excited about the process of making vlogs, but let me tell you, I am very excited to watch your vlogs, so whatever you put up, I will be very excited to watch it. And I'd also just like to say it's great to be back. It's wonderful to get to put things on the internet and contribute my own thoughts and feelings to the world. Isaac, I will see you on Wednesday. If nothing else, I will definitely see you on the internet. Pancakes!